working women are having a especially hard time as the pandemic drags on.
Newly released economic data shows 4 times more women dropped out of the workforce in September as compared to men, and this time's right with the return of kids going back to school. Heather, the numbers, I would say, are staggering, but not surprising to me.
No, I mean, more than 1 million people have left the workforce, and look at it like this, 80% of them have been women.
That's a lot of people, too. Like 80%, you're like 865,000 women.
Right, but it's a lot of women, and it's not clear when they will end up going back into the workforce. And especially for women of color, this is especially hit them harder, especially women of color are more likely to have lost their jobs during the pandemic, to have been furloughed, and to have to leave really because of childcare.
Yeah, this in many cases, this data point, if I understand it correctly, is for people who are no longer searching for work. So this isn't people who are, laid off and are still looking. These are people who have said, I'm out. And it's 100% because of childcare, right? Which is, on the one hand, sexist, right? It's part of this gender gap we've seen. But on the other hand, it's a pragmatic decision that you make as a couple where you say, well, if one of us has to stay home, it's going to be the one who's making less money.
And more often than not, the man is making more money in that kind of household, in that kind of couple. But also, I'm not even so sure that that's entirely true if that happens, if there's a woman in the household that's making more than the man. You just find that in households, women generally have taken on much more of the housework, of the child care. And so when you have to make a decision on who is going to continue to do that, that's oftentimes how it comes down.
Yeah, 200-some thousand men did leave the workforce as well. So people are making these choices.
The hard part is that this really can set women back.
That's the bigger concern, right? It's the long-term picture here.
Absolutely, because then if you're out of the workforce, you're not getting those promotions. If you're out of the workforce, you're not contributing to your 401k if that is an option for you. And if you're out of the workforce, it's harder to get back into it. So in some of these studies, they're saying women could lose as much as half a decade of progress.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Because 1 in 4 in one survey, women who are at a senior vice president level or higher are considering leaving their jobs because of these child care issues. For men, it's 1 in 6. Men are saying anyway, both are saying they're thinking about it. But the issue for women is the same with men, but when more women are leaving, it's a bigger problem. When you try to re-enter the workforce, and anyone who's had to do this, you're never going to get the same salary you were getting before. So not only have you lost time, but you've also taken a step back. And in the aggregate, you do look at, I mean, let's be real, Heather, like the progress that's been made has been minimal. It's been slow and steady, though, and to erase all of that, boy, just another victim of this pandemic.
There's not an easily solvable situation there. I mean, you could improve unemployment benefits. You could try and encourage companies to be more family friendly. Which, I mean, what does that mean even, too?
You are getting more flexible work situations, which is good long term for women especially. But until childcare, there needs to be a better national strategy for childcare.
Necessarily seeing people understanding what that means, too.